Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for October 4th to the 10th. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to go through some general messages for you guys for the week, so take what resonates, leave the rest. You can always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. I did post the October reads, monthly reads for each sign, so I'll probably tag that here. You guys can find that on my channel. But let's see where we go for you, Capricorn. I'm going to do a bit of a different spread than what I typically do, but let's see what the oracles have. We have, you are the medicine. Your life story, your journey is your medicine to the world. The bottom of the deck, here, I'll show you this one. I guess I didn't do that. Bottom of the deck energy is find the humor in life. Lighten up. Life isn't meant to be taken so seriously. Okay. Sorry, I've got some ash on my table. Let's see what this oracle has for you. We have transmutation, the phoenix. Number 29, and then we have maple spirit, generosity, number 23. So, I kind of feel as though, I feel like you guys are entering this like lighter phase in your life. For those of you, some of you could already be getting into this, others of you maybe are still kind of processing this, but I feel as though it's almost like the things that you've learned in your life is almost like what you're meant to do on this earth, in the sense of teaching people how to go through maybe some sort of transition or how to rise above a certain situation. So some of you could definitely be in like some sort of like a healing profession, whatever that is, whether that's like in the medical community or whether that's in a spiritual community or whatever. Maybe a little bit of both, depending on the profession. But I feel as though there's something that you have to offer the world based on your experiences. So this does kind of point out to me, like I kind of feel like you guys have already gone through this transition, and that's why it's like you're finding the lighter energy in your life right now. But there's a need to, or a feeling like you need to treat or teach people, you know, kind of what you've been through in this lifetime by sharing your own journey. So let's see what is coming up in the cards for you, Capricorn. We're going to get 4 cards, okay? So let's see what's going on for you this week. What does Capricorn need to know for this week? We have the Knight of Wands in your current situation. Your challenge is the duality card, which is an additional card in this deck. Your advice is the 4 of Swords. And your outcome, should you take the advice, is the Knight of Cups. So 2 knights here. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel as though like there's sun shining over this, I don't know if you guys can see it because they're pretty light cards, but there's the sun shining over this home and this property, and there's the little pentacles all in the grass. I feel as though like your life is very abundant, or is about to be very abundant should you step into this opportunity with the 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, all at the bottom of the deck. And it's like there's an opportunity to be had, or an opportunity that some of you have already stepped into, and I feel like it's going to bring a lot of stability and abundance for you. A lot of you have already taken this Ace of Pentacles and kind of made it into something else. So some of you are already in this. That could be like more of like what your profession already is. Others of you are going to be stepping into this or thinking about it. With the Knight of Wands in your current energy, I see you guys kind of like taking action. I heard like taking the bull by the horns. It's like you're actively pursuing something. And it's like it comes from a place of inspiration, a place of passion. Both of these cards, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, are both cards of like following where you want to go, your desire, your heart, right? And so I feel like you guys are really kind of pursuing a passion or a dream here. Now your challenge, you had the duality cards. So I kind of feel like the challenge could be either finding some sort of balance or stability, but also it could be like seeing the other side of something, or embracing the shadow aspect within yourself. Especially if you've gone through some sort of transformation, there could be a little bit of like sharing the darker sides of your story that resonate with other people to help them transition and kind of bring the two together, the dark and the light, to find that balance and that harmony within. And by dark and light, I just mean like shadow and light, the shadow sides of ourselves that we kind of keep hidden from the world because we're ashamed of them or we feel insecure or whatever, right? Your advice here is the Four of Swords. So it is a card of healing. I feel like maybe taking a step back this week might kind of give you some clarity as to the direction, especially if you're kind of like just taking action, but maybe don't have a clear direction. You're just kind of following inspiration. The Four of Swords here tells me that maybe like taking a step back or taking a break when you need it might help bring you more clarity so that you can continue to move forward, but at a little bit of a slower pace. So some of you maybe need to slow down a little bit and not try to do so much, especially if you're kind of like really on a mission. So let's kind of clarify and see why the Knight of Wands in the current situation for Capricorn. We have the Moon. So yeah, it's like you're kind of just moving forward. We have the World card. Like some of you, I almost feel like it's like you don't know where you're going or how you're accomplishing something. Some of you, there could also be fears that are coming up that could be kind of holding you back. But I do see you bringing nurturing and loving energy into the world with the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Like I feel as though I feel a lot of you are trying to complete something or finish something up, but it's like there could be a little bit of a fear here with the Moon, and that could be, again, in that challenge with the duality, right? The duality card is literally like the Sun and the Moon. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you might not have a full plan yet, and so for some of you, needing to kind of get a little bit of a plan might be helpful, because it's like you might have like, you're taking action, but there's like no direction. There's an interesting energy for Capricorn, because normally you guys are like all about the plan. Some of you may feel like you don't have enough of a plan. Like some of you are needing to take action or wanting to take action, but you're like, I don't have all the answers yet. So it could be a little bit of like a worry versus like a lack of direction. You may be worrying because you don't have that direction. Let's see what the duality card is in the challenge here for you. Yeah, Temperance again, which is balance, and the Seven of Cups with the Star. It's definitely something that I feel needs to be healed within you. It is kind of like harmonizing things. Some of you, this is like, it's bringing the two sides together. Some of you could be really, there's a lot of water energy here. So it's like you could maybe be unbalanced when it comes to your emotional space and needing to kind of balance those two things out. Also too, it's like harmonizing things. So with the Seven of Cups, if you have a lot of goals and dreams, it's like bringing everything kind of in together and kind of like some of you could be looking at like bringing multiple things together. But again, it's like the duality and the Temperance card, like they've got the Sun and the Moon at the top of the Temperance card, and then also the duality card. So they're very similar in that essence, right? And we do have the Star at the bottom, which tells me this is something that is needing to be healed here. Why the Seven of Cups? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So some of you could be, there could be even a connection here with the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming out that is emotionally kind of, and that could be like masculine and feminine energies, right, of the duality. It's like, there could be some sort of distance or emotional distance. Like I almost feel like there's something separate, like distracting you. Because the duality could be blending like your career with your home life, right? Page of Swords, King of Cups. Yeah, like somebody, I feel there's a lot of emotion involved with a certain connection. Now you could be coming back together, like this could be a distraction of a person coming back around, possibly with that Temperance energy. I do feel like as though there's some sort of distance, so whether that's emotional distance or if it's just physical distance. So whether you're coming back together with this person or not, because it's not even really giving me clearly whether you're going together or you're not going together. I feel like there's something, a relationship that needs to be harmonized because it's kind of coming into a block almost for you. So why the Four of Swords here in the advice for Capricorn? Now for some of you, this could be like, if it's not career related, maybe you are wanting to take action towards a specific person, but I kind of feel like there's career as well as love here for some of you. 10 of Cups, and I know someone commented, I'd be like, yo, you go back and forth. It's like, well, sometimes go back and forth between like career and money and love. And it's like, well, sometimes there is both in a week, right? Like it's not always just black and white like that. So I feel as though with the Four of Swords, we have the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. It's almost like taking a break from something. Yeah, 7 of Swords, like, but some of you, it's like your mental versus your emotional state. It's like needing to take a step back. Maybe some of you need to rest, especially if you're spending a lot of time with like family or friends, or there's just like a lot of people. Like 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups is like literally like mother energy, and then family with the 10 of Cups, right? It's like maybe you're just doing a lot, needing to take a break, needed to take a rest. I feel like there is an energy here, Capricorn, with this, like, find the humor in life. It says lighten up, life isn't meant to be taken so seriously. It's like, you don't have to do all the things right now, right? Which is sometimes a very Capricorn energy. With the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords here, it's like the 7 of Swords can be a card of planning again, but also it's like kind of like removing yourself from a situation in order to benefit yourself. So sometimes it's like, yeah, it can be caused, like it can come across as like deception and lying and that sort of, and cheating, stealing, whatever. But sometimes it's like you pulling your energy back and other people perceive it that way, but it's helping you, right? It's benefiting you. And I kind of feel like with the 4 of Swords, that's what it's saying. It's like taking time to rest and recalibrate so you can maintain a positive energy here. And I feel like it's going to make you happier. Because in the challenge, we've got the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, which are a little bit of like more challenging cards when it comes to our emotional space. So I feel as though in order to maintain emotional balance, you need to maybe take a break and kind of clear the mind. Okay, so finding that balance within yourself this week, I think is going to be important, and taking the break when you need to. And again, it's going to give you the clarity, and then you can move forward emotionally stable with the Knight of Cups, okay? So let's see what this outcome is with the Knight of Cups, should you take this advice. We have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're going to have victory, success. We have the 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of like, you guys are trying to plan something, create something, I feel, in your life. And I feel like you are taking the actions. I would say just like make sure you create a plan. Or have some sort of plan, but also don't be so afraid of like having it all in order. It's like, I feel like if you're just taking steps slowly, it's not always a bad thing. You don't have to have like the total plan figured out. And then when it comes to there's a big thing of like emotional balance here, restoring emotional balance within yourself. So you might find that you just like need a break, or you're a little bit like overwhelmed emotionally, and it could be due to family or relationships around you, romantic or friendships, like doesn't matter. But I feel like if once you can kind of balance yourself, you're going to have more success with the people around you. Knight of Cups, 6 of Wands. You're also going to be able to give to people emotionally because you're more balanced within yourself. It's like you've refilled your own energy in your own cup. And then with the 4 of Wands here, it's like there's success, there's happiness, there's union, there's coming together with people, possibly a specific relationship. So I feel like it looks really good here, Capricorn. I feel like your biggest advice is just like, yeah, and there's an element of like knowing when to give your energy. The King of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles. It's like not giving all your energy to other people, like making sure that you're giving that energy back. So it's a little bit of like balance within your emotional space that I feel is coming up for you this week. And again, when it comes to your relationships or your career, It's like there's something here that you have to offer the world that I feel like some of you are either going through this change and this is what you're going to move into, or you've already gone through this transition in your own personal life and now you are, you know, kind of thinking of putting it out there in the world in some aspect. So it looks really good, Capricorn. I think it's just like take the time that you need this week. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out your other signs. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.